Hey everybody, I'm SARA WISEMAN. Our subject for today is, do you know your way? This idea that you need a middleman to help you understand your soul's path, it is misbelief, it is incorrect, it is ridiculousness, born of centuries of the need for religious, cultural, and political bodies to control individuals. It is born of centuries of group thought. It is born of centuries of souls giving away their inalienable birthright and choosing to believe someone else has the key, the secret, the map, the path. No one knows your way better than you. There are many ways to live a life. You cannot miss your destiny. Do you know your way? Yeah, I think for all that I really love how social media has offered us this connection and this understanding of our collective oneness, because now we can communicate with each other, it has also allowed sort of the lower common denominator or the lower vibrations of things that don't matter to be widely circulated, right? So it's not like social media is all talking about let's all be in oneness and let's all improve and let's all evolve and let's lift humanity. It's more like, what boots is this star wearing, or whatever. There could be so many choices. I don't even know what to say, but so going back, this idea, we've talked about this before, but this idea that there has to be a middleman so that you or I can have direct connection with the divine, it's just incorrect. And again, this was set up because nobody wants to give away the keys to the castle. They want to hold the keys to the castle themselves. And yet, we each have the key. We don't need to use someone else's key. We have our own key already. I used to read a lot of fairy tales when I was little, and one of the recurrent themes was always the person goes on a journey, and along the way they meet these three people in disguise who are actually some kind of divine helpers, and it might be a witch and an old man and a cat, I don't know, just say. And always the seeker, the person on the journey, receives something from these three people that are placed on the path to guide this person. And yet, so say from the witch they received a stone, and from the old man they received a kerchief, and from the cat they received a leaf. I don't know, let's just say. So when they get to the place that they're attempting to get to, it's really not about needing those three items or having the assistance of those three beings. That has already been integrated into the hero's personal understanding. So they don't need the stone and the leaf and the other thing, which I already forgot. They don't need these because they've already grown into their own ability to do whatever is needed at that moment in that story to open the door or unlock the chest or whatever the process is. They already have what they need. They may end up using those gifts, but really the gifts are gifts of understanding. That's what they symbolically mean. So this idea that you need some big certification or some big educational degree or some big going into the convent for 30 years or some big taking on the mantles of the priesthood, or you need the priest to say, yes, you are. We just don't need that. We just don't need that. We each are souls in body. We each are part of collective soul. That can't be taken away. That can't be diminished. You can't minus that. You can't damage that. That's inherent in our true self. So nobody else needs to give you the key. You just need to start using your own key. And for me, spiritual practice, working in my little meditation with no rules, connecting to the guides, that's where it's at for me. It might be different for you. But this idea that you have the key, go use it. Why waste any of this lifetime sitting around waiting for permission when you have what you need already inside you? Thanks for listening.